Hey guys, it's Dane at ZIMM'S Guitars. I'm in my new location, but a customer of mine brought in a cool little travel guitar, so I thought we'd take a look at this. So here we go. Alright, so we've got a little travel guitar. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you brought.
So back in the 50s, Gibson came out with the Modern.
Okay.
There's been many copies, but one kind of stood out to me. What we've got here is the Baby Modern, or what Epiphone calls the MoBaby. It is a three-quarter scale body, but a full scale length. So it's 23 3/4 inch scale. It makes for an excellent travel guitar. Not only is it a small footprint, but it also has the speaker in there. Also, this thing has an alder body, maple neck, rosewood fretboard.
Wait, I'm still back on the speaker thing. So you turn this on right here.
Yep.
That turns the little speaker on right there. Woo, it comes to life.
Yep.
And then down in this position.
That's your distorted.
Ooh.
So if you turn that up a little bit, it gets a bit more dirtier.
And it just takes a 9-volt battery or something?
Just a 9-volt in the back, and that's all you need to take with you. You grab the guitar, you grab an extra battery if you need, and you're good to go.
Little travel guitar.
Now, obviously the sound, it doesn't sound like a 1960s Marshall or anything like that, but if you need to jam or you need to practice and you're out on the road or somewhere where you don't really have all your equipment,
right,
it gets it done. You don't have to bring extra equipment, nothing.
And you know, if you're jamming with your band and you do want to hook it into an amplifier, then as soon as you plug it into your amp, it kills this little speaker right here. Is that how that works?
Well, here's the thing. It turns the speaker off, but you still have the preamps active. So you can juice it with a clean boost or a dirty boost. If you flip it up here, it's just going to deaden. It just shuts the whole guitar off.
Okay.
So even going into an external amp, you still get a little bit of bonus there.
Okay.
So it's a all-around, very unique, very interesting guitar.
Made by Epiphone, the Modern, the MoBaby.
Yep.
What year would you say this one was?
So they made them between 99 and around 2001, and the stamp on the back of this one looks like it's 1999. So this one's been around a while, and it still sounds pretty good. I mean, you just don't see these very often. So when I saw it, I had to scoop it up. I just had to play it.
All right, well, flip this thing over. Let's look at the back of it here.
Yeah, so on the back here we got a compartment for the battery. This is the compartment for the all the switches and as well as the preamps that are inside the guitar. And then behind this one, that's your speaker.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Do you want to take this plate off and look under here and see what's going on?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay, here we go.
All right, so here's the magic.
Okay.
Look at all that. Kind of crazy. So you got your normal switch.
Okay.
And your pots over on this side.
Uh-huh.
Well, somewhat normal switch. And then over on this end, this is all of the preamps that come into play. So it's not a lot of electronics in there, but it's definitely enough. So it's something you don't really see every day in the back of a guitar.
So how'd you find out about these things?
Well, I was out cruising around for the normal haunts for guitars and such, and then I kind of came across this. And I remember Trogley, on his Trogley's Guitar Show, he's a real big fan of these guitars with speakers in them. So I went through and I was hoping maybe he did a review on it, but I couldn't find anything from that. But, you know, seeing all the ones that he did, those Hello Kitty ones and such, it just, made me want it even more.
Okay, so Bill's down here today. He's going to play this thing for us a little bit so we can see what it sounds like. And he's just using the speaker that's in the guitar.
Yep, exactly. So the controls on here are a little bit different. You still got the normal tone, but up here instead of volume, you better consider it more like a gain. So right now we're on the clean version. Then as we turn it up, it gets a little bit spicier. go full blast, it gets a little dirty. Now, bring it all the way back down. Let's go into the dirty channel. So if you kind of be a little bit easy on it, so it cleans up a little bit. Now at this point, it's not going to sound like a Marshall. It's not going to sound like a good old-fashioned orange or anything like that. It's going to get a little nasty, but sometimes nasty's kind of fun.
All right.
All right, it is what it is.
Nasty.
It is what it is.
I love the headstock with all the strings up and around and everything.
Yep. I mean,
Looks like it's got the string butler already built in.
Exactly, and they came factory with that.
Yeah.
That's how they came with it. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna get you by when you're on the road and you got nothing else to go with. This one here, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Well, thank you for bringing that thing in, man.
Anytime.
All right.
Anytime.
We'll see you guys. All right, guys. So you might have noticed I'm in a new shop. So I moved only a mile up the street. So now I'm on the corner of Alma School and Guadalupe in Mesa. My spot's bigger. I've got more room for guitars. And I'm going to do a whole video on walking around the shop and showing you guys the shop as soon as I get it all set up and ready to go. So be looking out for that one.